You're not Joe Biden, you're not Donald Trump, but nothing comes to mind that you would do differently?
Let me be very clear. My presidency will not be a continuation of Joe Biden's presidency. And like every new president that comes into office, I will bring my life experiences, my professional experiences, and fresh and new ideas. I represent a new generation of leadership.
How can we differentiate your policy and your beliefs from that of Biden's?
That's a great question, and thank you. Well, first of all, my administration will not be a continuation of the Biden administration. I bring to this role my own ideas and my own experience. I represent a new generation of leadership on a number of issues and believe that we have to actually take new approaches.
Listen, Kamala Harris participated in a one-person debate last night, and she lost.
She was supposed to close the deal at a CNN town hall last night, but somehow she made things worse.
I'll just tell you what I'm hearing from people who I have been talking to, and that is that if her goal was to close the deal, they're not sure she did that. And, you know, some people have asked, is she being held to a different standard? Maybe. But that's maybe the world that she's living in.
Fresh out of the briefing moments ago. What'd you learn in there, Peter?
We learned that Karine Jean-Pierre does not think it is old being the only person who is actually having to answer for the vice president's record on key issues, including the clips that you just played. And we also got a sense from White House officials about the way that things might be going as Vice President Harris looks to distance herself from President Biden's economic record. Axios is now reporting that she is hoping to distance herself from President Biden's unpopularity on the economy. Can you blame her?
Do you know this is the Biden-Harris administration? Are you aware that this is the Biden-Harris administration? And she is indeed the vice president.
But if the president's policies on the economy were working, or if they were popular, wouldn't he still be the candidate?
You literally just had the chair of the CEA here who laid out a pretty robust point by point about the economy and what has happened under the Biden-Harris administration.
President Biden himself today said he thinks his policies are working. He wants the press coverage to reflect that there is going to be a soft landing and there's not going to be a recession. But ultimately, he is on his way out. Harris wants to take over. She just hasn't told us exactly what she plans to do if she wins. We are told to expect that at some point this week, Martha.
Yeah.
And I know who was standing next to me the last 4 years, Kamala Harris. Let me tell you something, folks. I picked her because she has a backbone like a ramrod. She doesn't bet. I'm serious. She has a backbone like a ramrod.
The president cast his vote in Delaware today, and he was asked by reporters if he has plans on linking up with the vice president now that it's crunch time. And he actually admitted that her team told him to stay right away.
I've been on the trail. We talk all the time, and they're asking me to where they think I should be to help them most. I'm going to be in Pennsylvania, going to head to Scranton and a few other places.
Ouch.